Hello everybody, welcome to The Tube. We've got a packed show for you with Uber, Apple, Tinder drones, and even the best web series of the moment. Let's go. One of the things that the tech world loves best is Apple rumors. So when Apple are doing something strange and secretive, we are all ears. And today on Apple Rumors, Apple has a new production lab in Taiwan where it's working on new advanced display technologies. That's a report by Bloomberg. At least 50 people are said to be working at the Long Tan building, previously used by Qualcomm, and are developing a more efficient LCD screen. Apple has reportedly hired local staff from Qualcomm and Taiwanese display maker AU Optronics. Bloomberg claims that the research being carried out at the facility aims to make products thinner, lighter, brighter, and more energy efficient. Okay, rumor, we are waiting for you to become true. Workers of the world, hear us out. On Monday, Seattle became the first city to allow drivers of companies such as Uber and Lyft to unionize over pay and working conditions. Supporters erupted into cheers after the city council voted 8-0 in favor of the legislation, which is seen as a test case for the working conditions in the shared economy age. The companies themselves, well, they strongly oppose it, and several council members acknowledge there would be legal challenges ahead, but said it was worth doing. San Francisco-based Uber and others say federal labor law prevents cities from regulating collective bargaining, and the ordinance would violate federal antitrust laws. Opponents also argue it would be costly for the city to implement, but Seattle's seem determined. This ruling can have a huge effect on Uber, who is claiming their drivers are not workers of the company, but service providers. Here is Uber trying on to convince us that it's Seattle drivers, well, that they love the Uber.
I love that they really appreciate the importance of customer service, and they allow us to be able to be professional and efficient when it comes to taking care of the clientele.
UberX is independent. It goes with the time, applications, progressive. It keeps client happy as well as drivers.
It's great, like independent service. So I set my own hours.
Do something else on the side. So I like that flexibility.
I used to pay a lot of money for the lease, but right now, I got my own car. I have a lot of customers, it feels good,
You can get to pinpoint the place where you're going to get your rider, and the rider, of course, knows exactly where you're going to be.
UberX gives a choice to the community, so they don't just have one choice.
If you live in the United States and you have a drone, well, you might now need to register it very soon. The FFA issued a statement about a new ruling that requires drone owners to register on a government website to receive a unique user number that they then must attach or write on any drones they own. Users who purchased a drone before December 21st, when the rules take effect, will have until February 19th to register. Drones purchased after December 21st must be registered before their first flight. Meanwhile, in Tokyo, the police have come up with a unique way of dealing with the city's ever-worsening infestation of illegal drones. The local police have recently employed a fleet of net-bearing drones that entrap the drones and pluck them up right out of the sky. The police released a clip of their new drone, now on your screen, as it zips through the sky and easily nets a small drone. So next time you're in Tokyo, look at the skies as you will see a glimpse at some drone Darwinism. Now, we wanted to take some time out and watch a nice web series, so we turned to Jeroen ten Brink to entertain us. Good evening.
Good evening, Jason.
So what shall I entertain myself with?
Well, web series. You know, ever since Broad City made it from a web series to probably the top...
They were a web series before?
They were a web series
wow.
before, and now they're like the top comedy anywhere. They're on Comedy Central. They made it really big. They get the best like critiques, and that made people do one thing: more web series. Because now everybody knows that a web series can be your entrance card to the real television or movie world.
There's also the dealer series that I really liked. What's it? You remember the name of it?
I can't remember the High Expectations. No, High Maintenance.
High Maintenance. Yeah, High Maintenance.
That's
that was bought to what,
that was
HBO or
bought
something?
by HBO, and it's going to be made into a series as well. So it's a great opportunity for young, aspiring TV or filmmakers. And the first video I want us to see is a small bit of a web series comedy called Breakdowns.
Okay.
So let's.
I'm Elmo.
Hi, Elmo.
Elmo hungry.
Would you like an orange?
Elmo red.
No, Elmo, an orange is a fruit, like produce.
What's produce?
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Okay, two things. Great.
Okay,
One,
you sure? I kind of was like losing the voice towards the end.
It's fine.
You sure?
That was great.
Okay.
Two, what is this?
Oh, it's an audition to play Elmo from Sesame Street.
Okay, I thought they had a guy playing Elmo.
Oh yeah, no, they do. This is for a like a touring production.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a regional touring production through the Mid-Atlantic that ends in like a Mummers Day parade type of thing.
So this is like an officially licensed Sesame Street production. Oh, this isn't like the Elmos of Times Square bought a van.
I mean, I think it's licensed. I mean, no one has said that it hasn't been.
Okay, so it's probably licensed.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay, yeah, right. Yeah.
One might assume.
Absolutely. I mean, like, to be honest with you, like, this isn't my dream job. Like, I kind of think the Muppets are sick and terrifying and disgusting.
Okay, so
super funny.
That's very funny. It gets even way funnier down the line, and there are more episodes. This is the first one. It's basically the same situation every time. It's this aspiring actor guy, Brandon Scott Jones, with his so-called
trainer
or coach or mentor, who's doing a very bad job, of course, and they have adventures, but in one room. Rehearsing for an audition that you never get to see, of course, and in which he always fails miserably because the next episode he's just up for another audition. It's very funny. You can easily see it being developed and made into a series about
the patheticness of the actor's life.
Yeah, especially, but it's not just pathetic. It's also very beautiful. It's like there's a realness to it that is very humane, and which makes it, the joke is not on them, not only at least.
Okay, let's move on to
so
the
that's
second
very nice. The next series we're going to talk about is Jana and Shesta. Also, again, two aspiring comedians, Ryan Bennett and Anna Fabrega. They started doing the series half a year ago. They already have 6 or 7 episodes, basically a full season. And it's about a couple that went out of their hometown of Kissimmee in Florida, like deep down south. And for the first time ever, they leave their town and come to New York.
Okay, let's have a look.
It's beautiful.
The apple that never sleeps.
Ground zero, right there.
I feel like anything could happen here.
You just take it to Broadway.
I wish.
Made in America, Gangs of New York. Live from New York. Saturday night. Seagull.
Would you be careful?
Seagull, 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 seagull.
Did you get that?
Did you get the bird?
You should get the birds in the
Get that
shot.
one bird. Get that bird.
So it's like freedom, opportunities. They'll be back.
You
should probably head out soon though, because the ice is moving in.
Yeah, so it's like a mockumentary.
It's a mockumentary. It's a very popular genre. It's very easy to make. Any good web series you see is easy to make. It doesn't take a lot. Anybody basically with very basic equipment can do one. And here it's a very well known premise. Also, the suburban people, or in this case rednecks, coming to the big city. It's been done before, but what happens in this episode is really. It's actually kind of touching again because they get lost. They lose each other. And he starts crying because he really loves her. And they're this kind of really sweet. Again, the joke is not on them. It's also on them. But it's a very nice premise, which I could also see being developed. I mean, on real television, there are so many sitcoms that are way worse than this.
No, that was funny. That was a good 30 seconds.
Yeah, and it's well filmed, and you can really see, kind of a budding professionalism there. So, I think this is exactly what, people should be doing.
Okay, third show.
Third show is a very weird. It's gonna be probably the weirdest show on the internet. Behind it is not an aspiring comedian or a filmmaker. It's Roseanne Barr. And I suggest before we talk about it, we just gonna watch the teaser that she uploaded to YouTube this week, and then maybe we can say something about it.
Okay.
The name of this show is She's So High, because, as you know, it's all about the goddess Ganja. It's the tip of the spear. I get high at ending fascism in America, which was forced on us through the war on drugs, which is a total lockdown of pot smokers for profit in privatized prisons. Okay, so we're gonna get real here. I do exist, so you.
Say what?
She does exist,
So F you.
It's so F you. I don't really know what to say. I mean, Roseanne Barr is very active on the web. She just had a very public fight with
Israeli reporter,
an Israeli TV critic who attacked her on Twitter. She's also doing all kind of videos for YouTube. She has her own channel. It's quite successful, and she has become very political during the years. One of her top positions is on legalizations of weed. Now, I remember her in the early 90s speaking for legalization, and then it was like, yay, the famous comedian Roseanne Barr supports legalization. Everybody was the whole movement was very excited by it. Now I think she's doing more damage to the legalization movement than justice. But
unless she has a point that we don't really see and destroys
it's supposed to be a stoner series where she just gets stoned and talks about
life
stuff.
And politics.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be watching all three of them. Thank you very much, Elon.
Thank you, Jason.
Okay, wipe me out. We're not always honest with ourselves, especially when it comes to love, though thanks God they are robots. The True Love Tinder Robot promises to read and swipe your true feelings via the electric conductance or uncontrollable sweatiness of your palms. If your body is interested in someone's picture on Tinder, this robot will know it and swipe right for you. If your palms stay relatively dry, the robot hand swipes left. NYU grad student Nicole He created the True Love Tinder Robot as her final project in the intro to physical computing, and she made a fantastic and creepy job, so here is some true love.
I'm going to help you find love. You can trust me because I am a robot. Let's begin. Look at this person. Swipe right. Judge this person. Swipe left. I can read your feelings. No match here. Determine if this person has any value. Nope.
Determine if this person has any value. Nope. We love Obama Sing, but this is the last Obama Sing we'll show you on this year. We promise. And to end the year, one of our favorite YouTube channels made Obama Sing, Hotline Bling. It's perfect. Give us a call, Mr. President.
You used to call me on my cell phone late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone late night when you need my love. And I know when that hotline bling, that can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline bling, that can only mean one thing. Ever since I left the city, you got a reputation for yourself now. Everybody knows, and I feel left out. Girl, you got me down, you got me stressed out. Because ever since I left the city, you started.
Yep, it is perfect. That's it. Show's over. Thank you very much for watching. i24news.tv. That's our website. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.